Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Today we are doing some investigation. We have had a sewer smell in the house since we bought it. We had plumbers come out the other day and found out we do have a hole in one of the pipes, and Chris is getting ready to go down into our crawl space and do some investigation. All right, honey.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So we already had a hole in the floor here in the dining room caused by some previous water damage. Seems like a pretty good access point. The plumbers told us that the leak in the pipe is somewhere between the dining room and the laundry. So I'm going to go underneath there, see exactly what the leak looks like. If it's something that I can repair quickly, then we'll probably go ahead and do that, just because we want to get that sewer gas shut off as quickly as possible. I'll even go as far as just putting some duct tape on it if that will get the smell shut off. We're not even using the plumbing right now. The water's turned off of the house, so I'm not concerned about being able to use the sewer line, but it's just something we got to get the stink shut off so we can have people in here working, including us. So see if we can make this hole a little bit bigger and get an access point to the crawl space.
So this hole was actually here in the dining room when we bought the house. It was covered by carpet, and when we took the carpet out, we discovered the hole. So here we go. Wow. Subfloor?
A little bit of rock. That's what this fuzz board's good for.
Yeah, so we discovered when we were taking out the carpet that there was this, I guess Chris called it fuzz board. It was not plywood, so we're going to have to replace all the areas in the house that has this fuzz board.
Flake board.
Flake board, yeah, whatever. All right, let's take a look down in there. Wow. So is that dry or is that wet down there?
It's dry right there. It's wet.
Okay.
There's a low place against the foundation wall over there. There's
Okay.
water collecting there.
Wow.
That's a ton of
That is so dangerous.
Yep. Safe to say we're going to have to replace all this.
Yeah.
Sink board. Hopefully most of the structural members will still be in good shape.
Yeah, I hope so. I guess we'll find out.
Good grief. This comes apart in your hands. I mean, as soon as it
Yeah.
gets wet, it just breaks down and swells up.
Why in the world they would ever put that down to begin with?
Well, it's cheap
Yeah,
and it's popular. They put it under carpet
yeah.
to get it smooth, and
I'm sure our house had it.
but it's basically
Gee.
just sawdust glued together. I mean, it's just,
Wow. Yeah.
as soon as it gets wet, it just falls apart. So 3/4 inch stony groove plywood would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Even the new oriented strand board is stronger and doesn't have the same issues with water.
Okay. So are those floorboards right there?
Yeah,
Going
so there's
diagonal?
you got your traditional floorboards.
Oh, okay.
These are one bys, and then they got tar paper
Okay.
over top of that,
And then that.
and then the fuzz board was on top of it.
Huh.
So these floorboards were original to the house.
Okay.
This may have been put down later. This fuzz
Maybe.
board.
Okay.
It was popular in the 60s and 70s, so it's hard to know for sure when it was put down. I think they probably even used it up in the 80s, but they
Okay.
did put it down when they recarpeted down here
Yeah.
at some point. I'm not sure. At any rate, it's coming out now. So I'm going to get a circular saw and cut across here,
Okay.
and then square the opening up a little bit so I can get down.
Okay. All right.
a little bit.
So the circular saw is at the house, so we're just using the hammer. Wow.
Yeah, these floorboards got to go.
Oh my goodness.
pretty good space there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Time to get on the convex suit. Go underneath.
Have fun.
Here we go, folks. Rubber gloves, convex suit with footies. Very handsome. I think I've worn footies since I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5.
Yeah, I've never seen you in a onesie. This is kind of a new thing.
Well, once you see the underside of the house, you will understand.
Oh my gosh.
So here goes.
May the force be with you.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Just think of all the money you're going to save us.
It's way too short. Definitely gonna have to get the XX out.
Yeah. I'll put a bigger onesie on your Christmas list.
Yeah, thanks. Oh. It's pretty squishy.
Is it?
Oh.
The noise is our boys playing their iPads.
Can't get through here with all the insulation hanging down.
Uh-oh.
Got some safety glasses.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
So, how deep is it? Like 3 feet?
2 to 3 feet.
2 to 3? Okay. Great working conditions.
Yeah, let me show you.
Huh?
Show you what we're looking at here.
Okay.
Other way.
Sorry. You have to edit that.
All right, so oh wow. So we got some standing water back there. Looks like there's a little opening. Goes in between the block wall and the foundation there. It is wet, wet, wet under here. Good night. So that appears to be copper going into cast iron right there. So there's a hub. Oh, now my pants are wet. Oh, gross. Yeah, so that's copper. You can see the copper line coming in from the upstairs. And then goes into cast iron. There's a hub right there. Goes into cast iron and goes out the front of the house. So, yeah, there's another block wall back that way that goes from right by the front door, it looks like, back to the back of the house where that sunken living room is. There's a block wall that runs all the way through there too.
That's cool.
So there's plenty of foundation under this place. But man, is it wet. We're going to have to do some work into here to try to control this water. All right, let me give this back to you.
Oh,
I'm going to go try to investigate this leak,
okay.
see what I can find out.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
Oh. How was it?
Huh?
How was it?
What do you think?
Yeah.
As bad as you think and worse. So it looks like it's copper drain line from the back of the house about right here.
Okay. To the,
And this copper line comes down from upstairs.
Okay.
And then there's a hub, and it changes from copper to cast iron.
Okay.
There's a split in the bottom of the copper pipe, and it was easy to locate because you can see toilet paper hanging out of it.
Oh, gross.
And actually there's two splits. There's one like right about here, another one right about here. So
Okay.
it's not real big. It's a fairly small split. So I think I'll be able to just take some Gorilla Tape and tape it up.
Okay.
So
At least temporarily.
yeah. So I mean, I think that'll at least take care of the sewer gas. And but yeah, that whole line needs to be replaced.
Okay.
Let me take you for a quick tour of the underside. I
Okay.
want to get a look over on the other side of the house here towards the sunken living room.
Okay. Good.
All right. How you doing?
Have fun.
Looks great under there.
Mm-hmm.
I got an extra convex seat. You want to come down?
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen lots of little footprints. I'm not alone under here. Ah, okay. So, yeah, we got lots of little footprints. Looks like maybe a raccoon or a possum. There's some nice bugs under here too, big spiders. Love me a crawl space. All right, so let's take a look here. So here's that copper line, and it's just kind of hanging here, and it picks up the drains in the back of the house, and then comes forward. Looks like this is coming from the washing machine and the sink over there. Some interesting looking plumbing there. And then you can see right here some toilet paper hanging down. If you look under the bottom of the pipe, there's a crack, a split in the pipe right there. And there's a split right there too. Yeah, so you can see that now. And you can see the current. You can see the air blowing there. So that's where we're getting the sewer stench. Let's take a quick peek around here. So we got a block wall that runs down the center of the house here, which is good considering the amount of water that's been under this house. If it was just piers with wood on top, we'd probably have a lot more issues. Lots and lots of mold. I mean, it's it's disgusting. So we got to do some serious work under here. Have to get this crawl space dry, and we're gonna have to get the guys to come in and spray all this wood. Otherwise, we may have some structural issues, some rot later on. Let's see. How do we get a beer can under here? Somebody's been drinking some Budweiser. Wow, back there's nothing but water. So the gutters are falling off the house all the way around. I'm guessing that's why there's so many, why there's so much water under the house. I mean, there's standing water everywhere. Lots of little footprints. Yeah, that's got to be a coon. Mr. Raccoon, if you're in here, I hope you leave. I really don't want to come face to face with you. There's some sort of a liquor bottle or wine bottle over there. Just a muddy mess. I mean, you can see. So that's looking into the sunken living room. There you can see where some of the pieces, the floor joists have actually rotted and broken. So that's why there's such a sag in that flooring. That's looking back underneath the family room. Oh, that's a soft spot. Oh, gross. There's our hatch. Got the fan pointing down there. So, at any rate, I'm going to get some tape and patch up those holes in the pipe. So at least that way we won't have to deal with the sewer stench. And then we got to get down dealing with the real issues related to all this water under here. I'm going to pull down all this old insulation and get all this trash out of here. The old vapor barrier. And we got to get this place dried out. Hey.
Oh my gosh. Man, it's a mess under there. As you can see, it's pretty muddy.
Yeah, it is.
All the fiberglass insulation has fallen down. It's hanging from the joist hangers. So I'm going to have to go through and pull all that out.
Okay.
And there's a lot of water under there, and I can hear water running under the house.
Okay.
And all the gutters, except for maybe one on the house, are off. So it's like, where's the water coming from? So I'm guessing there's some sort of storm drain or something that I'm hearing, and I'm wondering if it's not broken, and so water's coming under the house from that. I don't know. But at any rate, we did find several cracks in the pipes down there, and so I was able to take the duct tape and just wrap the pipe and cover up those cracks. At least that way we won't have to smell the sewer stench anymore.
Yeah.
So that should be a lot better. You ready for your turn down there?
No.
No.
I think I changed more diapers than you, so I think we're kind of like on level playing ground here.
Yeah, I don't think that's even the same same ballpark, sweetheart.
So you think?
But at any rate, so at least we got the sewer stench taped off for now. Whole drain line's going to have to be replaced anyways because we're changing all the plumbing out. But at least that way we've got the stench shut down. Now I think we'll go ahead and rip some more out of this dining room floor out and go ahead and open up a bigger space so we can start pulling that stuff out.
Okay.